Yoga Nidra and restorative yoga are not the same thing. And if you're a yoga teacher, it's costing you clarity, confidence, and a whole category of classes you could be offering if you're conflating the two. I'm Sage Rountree. I help yoga teachers build confidence and build sustainable teaching careers with full classes. And I have spent over 20 years teaching both restorative yoga and yoga nidra. I also created a course called Teaching Yoga Nidra that gives teachers a practical method for guiding deep rest. Today, I am drawing a clear line between these two practices so you know exactly what each one is, when to use which, and how to offer both. By the end of this video, you'll be able to explain the difference to a student, a studio owner, or a fellow teacher without second-guessing yourself. And if you want to start teaching Nidra right away, I made a free 5-minute Yoga Nidra script you can grab in the description. Let's start with what restorative yoga and yoga nidra share, because they do overlap and that's why people confuse them. Both are restful. Both usually involve lying down or reclining. Both use props. Both are way slower than a vinyasa yoga class. And both are deeply needed by your students who are overstimulated, overworked, and craving permission to stop. So the confusion makes sense. If you've been teaching restorative and someone asks you to teach nidra, your instinct might be, isn't that what I'm already doing? But the answer is not quite. Let me show you where they diverge. Here's the clearest way to think about it. Restorative yoga restores the body. You set students up in supported poses, bolsters, blankets, blocks, and hold those shapes for 5 to 20 minutes each. The props do the work, the body releases tension passively. You might cue breath awareness or offer a gentle theme, but the primary tool is the physical setup. The intelligence is in the propping. Yoga Nidra restores awareness. Your students lie in one position, usually a variation of Shavasana, and you guide their attention through a series of internal layers: body sensations, breath, emotions, visualization, stillness. There are no pose transitions, no propping adjustments mid-class. The primary tool is your voice. The intelligence is in the guiding. So restorative yoga is about what the body is doing. Yoga Nidra is about where awareness is going. Another way to think about it: in restorative, you are an architect, designing the physical environment for rest. In Yoga Nidra, you are a narrator, guiding an inner journey through the layers of experience. Let me break down a few specific differences that matter when you're planning classes. Setup. In restorative, setup is everything. You might spend a few minutes getting each student into a supported child's pose or a reclined twist with exactly the right prop configuration. In Yoga Nidra, setup is simple. It's Shavasana with support that the students can do themselves, and then you don't touch the props again. Your role during the practice. In restorative, you're circulating, adjusting props, offering hands-on assists if you do that, maybe transitioning students between shapes. In Yoga Nidra, you're stationary. You sit in one spot and guide with your voice. You don't move around the room. The number of positions. Restorative yoga would use maybe 3 to 5 supported poses over the course of a session. Yoga Nidra uses 1. Your students lie down at the start and they don't move until you bring them back. The student's experience. In restorative, students are aware of the room, the props under them, the temperature, the sounds. In Yoga Nidra, students often lose track of the room entirely. They're following your voice inward. Some students describe it as dreamlike. Others say they went somewhere they can't quite name. What you need to know to teach it well. Restorative requires strong propping skills and an understanding of anatomy and alignment in supported shapes. Yoga Nidra requires a framework for guiding attention through layers of awareness and the confidence to hold silence. Here's the thing. This isn't a competition. Restorative and Nidra are not rivals. They are complementary. Some of your students need restorative yoga. Their bodies are tight, sore, recovering. They need the passive stretch, the supported opening, the physical release. Some of your students need Yoga Nidra. Their minds are racing, their nervous systems are fried, they can't sleep. They need the guided inward journey, the mental reset, the permission to stop thinking. And many of your students need both. A restorative class with a Nidra tucked into Shavasana is one of the most powerful offerings you could put on a schedule. The body rests in the poses, the mind rests in the Nidra. Your students leave feeling like they have had a full reset. If you already teach restorative, you're halfway there. You understand rest, you understand pacing, you understand silence. Learning to teach Nidra adds a new tool to your kit, one that works beautifully alongside everything you already do. Do you currently teach restorative, yoga nidra, or both? And if you teach restorative, have you ever been asked to teach nidra and not been sure what to do? Please tell me in the comments. If you are ready to add yoga nidra to your teaching, grab the free 5-minute yoga nidra script in the description. It follows a simple 5-step recipe: body, breath, brain, belly, bliss. And you can read it to your students tonight or in your next class. Try it at the end of your next restorative class and see what happens. And if you want the complete system, the full framework, annotated scripts, video lectures, and a custom GPT for building your own sessions, check out my course, Teaching Yoga Nidra. 20 Yoga Alliance CEUs designed for working yoga teachers. The link is in the description. And by the way, I also offer a course on teaching restorative yoga. Link is in the description. Restorative restores the body, Nidra restores awareness. Your students need both, and now you know the difference. If you want to learn the actual recipe for guiding a Nidra session, watch my video on how to teach Yoga Nidra right here. See you in the next one.